From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Monday, June 27th, 2022. I'm Chrissy Davies. South Dakota's Republican governor is pledging to bar mail-order abortion pills, but says women shouldn't face prosecution for seeking them. Noem's stand appears to be in defiance of legal guidance by the Justice Department after the Supreme Court last week stripped away women's constitutional protections for abortion. The governor is indicating that she'd put in place a plan approved by state lawmakers to restrict the abortion pills. The ruling Friday by the court's conservative justices triggered abortion bans in South Dakota and elsewhere. But Noem says in news show interviews that doctors, not their patients, would likely be prosecuted for knowing violations of what would be one of the strictest laws on abortion pills in the United States. South Dakota Republicans assembled, and Kevin Phillips has more.
South Dakota Republicans, looking to regroup after the ouster of the GOP Attorney General, gave their support for the job to a man with extensive experience in leading state and federal law enforcement agencies. The group kicked off selections for key state offices by choosing former Attorney General and U.S. Attorney Marty Jackley to run for AG over Division of Criminal Investigation Director David Netvig. Jackley was replaced in his last stint as Attorney General by Jason Rounsberg, who was removed from office last week. Delegates denied Secretary of State Steve Barnett the opportunity for a second term. Monet Johnson won after opposing online voting, online voter registration, and online registration updates.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has signed an executive order meant to protect the state's abortion services from laws in neighboring states, following the U.S. Supreme Court decision ending constitutional protections for the procedure. Walz says his actions should help shield people seeking or providing abortions in Minnesota from facing legal consequences in other states. The Supreme Court's opinion to reverse Roe v. Wade immediately halted most abortions in South Dakota and Wisconsin and enacted a trigger law to end abortions in North Dakota after 30 days. Abortion remains legal in Minnesota. Walz has vowed to reject requests to extradite individuals who are accused of committing acts related to reproductive health care that are not criminal offenses in Minnesota. Kevin Phillips has checked in with the Rapid City Police Department after a busy weekend.
Rapid City Police have identified the man found dead in Rapid Creek last Monday as 57-year-old Stephen Long of Rapid City. Long was found dead by a Rapid City Parks Department employee after he told witnesses that he wanted to cool off in the creek. Police stated foul play was not an indicator of death, and the cause of death is still under investigation. Police are also investigating a Thursday night shooting that happened at a residence on Farlow Avenue. The police report shows that 32-year-old Gilbert Mesteth of Rapid City has been identified as the alleged shooter and was placed under arrest for aggravated assault and other charges. Police learned from witnesses that the shooting happened during an altercation between Mesteth and the victim on Monroe Street. They found the victim in the basement of a nearby residence with minor injuries and was transported to a nearby hospital for treatment. Shooting is still under investigation.
In international news, here's the latest on the G7 summit, this year being held in the Bavarian Alps in Germany. In a joint statement Monday, after a video link session with the Ukrainian president, the leaders underlined their unwavering commitment to support the government and people of Ukraine in their courageous defense of their country's sovereignty and territorial integrity. They also said they would provide financial, humanitarian, military, and diplomatic support and stand with Ukraine for as long as it takes. They would also continue exploring new ways to isolate Russia from participating in the global market. The leaders added that Russia must abide by international commitments, including bans on the use of chemical, biological, or nuclear weapons, and voiced serious concern about Russia's announcement that it would send a nuclear-capable missile system to close ally Belarus. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Sunny and 85 today, 58 overnight into sunshine and near 90 on Tuesday. And that was your Daily Slice for Monday, June 27th, 2022. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by Chrissy Davies with Kevin Phillips. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm Chrissy Davies.